It do not matter. Clip on the Ruger, look like a rule.
Okay, so I'm back, and before the video starts, it's really appreciated when you interact, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Anyway, on to this video. So as y'all know, this week, Rollie, T, and Scòtty, I think. Okay, first of all, Rollie went from one of the fan favorites to one of the most hated. ET went from one of the most anticipated to one of the most hated. We really didn't even want Scòtty on this season, but now they hate you even more. So it was like, girl. Before we start, I want to say my opinions right now is based on what happened in the show and what's being said on social media mixed together. What happened on the show alone, I do think it looked like y'all was trying to bully this girl or picking on this girl, tag team this girl. What we seen on the show is not exactly what happened. Everyone said that. Scarface said that. Scòtty said that. Rollie said that. T herself said that. Natalie said that. So I'm going off of what happened on the show and what's being said on social media. Okay. Don't fight me. I don't want to fight you. We're not about to tussle, okay? Now, what I will say, stories keep changing. They keep saying they fought T because she was staring. They said it was about a nigga. They said because T said shut up. They said it was an attitude because she didn't want to fight Scòtty and producers wanted her to fight. They said it was because they was talking shit behind her back and stuff. It's like, okay, which one is it? And honestly, before Rollie and T fight, Rollie was pissing me off already. Like, Rollie, you was like instigating the fuck out of this stuff. And then the card joke wasn't funny. You said it about 5 times. It wasn't funny the first time. Why do you keep saying it? I wanted you to shut up. You just kept talking. And then her in that dumbass microphone. It's like, go sit down. Get your butt pillow and go sit down somewhere. Because Rollie was getting a bunch of backlash, because the footage looks terrible. Y'all look like bullies, kinda. I mean, these girls are feeling it. I think Scòtty don't like the pressure. Rollie, she turned her comments off. She made it into comments limited. Like, you can only comment now if she follow you. I thought you wouldn't care. And all 3 of them, they don't live. We're going to talk about everything that's been said in these lives, okay? Okay, so first, because I feel like no one is saying this for real, and it might be a little unpopular, but it's like, can we please act like, at least, that we know Zeus definitely edit things weird? Just saying. Like, we not about to act like we didn't know this. Like Natalie earlier, she said everything we see in the show is not everything that happened. Well, I'm like, well, why did y'all stretch the last episode hella long, making it boring as hell? Like, we just sitting here watching their conversations in a car, and then y'all taking out important footage that we need to know so we can know what really happened. Like, them van scenes, the plane scene, and stuff like that. If y'all took that out, because it wasn't nothing for real, if you took it out and gave us more footage for what happened at the go-karting place, we all would have a better understanding. Because right now, from us just looking at the TV show, like not even on social media, it looked like E.T. ran up on T for no stupid-ass reason, like she said. It looked like Scòtty snuck and ran up on T right after she just got into a fight. And then the stuff over, it's like, why would y'all edit it like that? Like, why are y'all taking actual T out and giving us boring car conversations? How many times do y'all want us to hear Krishan talk about her sister? Okay, so with the lives, we might as well go in the order that they fought. So we're doing Scarface first. So Scarface, she went live, she talking about the whole T situation, right? So first thing she was talking about, she was like, T had an attitude that whole day and she kept letting her slide. So I'm guessing their fight was like a build-up. Because Natalie said T had an attitude that whole day as well. On top of being sick, T didn't really like some of the rules that they had to go by, I guess. She talked about how T made it about looks as well, but it's like, honestly, that's not the first time that T made something about looks. Me personally, I don't think it was about looks. Only because I used to see T do that all the time. Like, remember when T did that interview for the City Girls, like, and it was a very bad interview, and she got a bunch of backlash from it. T made it about looks. T said she isn't accepted into this type of community because she's only half black. Mind you, it had nothing to do with her looks. The interview was just really bad. Like, why are you asking the City Girls, are they jealous of each other or something like that? It's like, how did you get looks out of that? Do y'all remember that? I just don't think it was about looks. I do think T probably had an attitude and they was probably tired of it. Also, it's baddies. People are going to fight, right? And then with Scòtty, they beef wasn't about looks. They beef was about a nigga. T already said that. I mean, it could have been about looks. I just don't think so. I honestly feel like it goes back to, once again, why would y'all edit it like that? You know? Like when it was T turn and she was the one getting the backlash because she did too much in that van with Scotty. She said she don't know why they took a lot of the footage out, because if they didn't, it would have made more sense and stuff like. On the show, I think it was Mariah or Anna. They said T. It was like one too many people that said T had an attitude. T, if you had an attitude, you just had an attitude. Now I don't know why they let her little attitude control the whole energy of the group, but it's like it's baddie, so it's like, I guess. And then another thing, why nobody saying Natalie started this shit? Natalie was the first person I see talk about it at the car racing. No one is saying that Natalie, you started it. Just saying. Now, my question with Scarface is that, did you fight her because she had an attitude? Did you fight her because she was looking at you crazy? Or did you fight her because she told you to shut up? Or was it all three? And that's me speaking from what she's saying on social media now, right? Show alone, it do look like when T said we fought for no stupid ass reason, it was giving y'all fought for no stupid ass reason. In Scarface Live, she also said like she didn't see when T and Rollie was fighting, and when she got the Rollie, her wig was off, and Rollie was like, oh, she put her bag down on me just like she did you. I'm like, what? It's like, why are we lying when the stuff is on footage? We seen everything. When Scarface was walking up, that's when T put her bag down. Do you really want T to fight with her bag on her shoulder? I said this before. How's she gonna fight with a bag on her shoulder? You was walking up, why wouldn't she put her bag down? And then Rollie, how you gonna say that when you put whatever was in Rollie's hand, you put that down first, then she put her bag down. She ain't put her bag down on you, bruh. You put your stuff down first. Like, it looked like, bruh, if someone put something down, don't you think they're about to swing on you? That's why T put her bag down, because whatever was in, I think it was either a phone or her little game card. She put it down, because she looked like she was about to fight. And then Scarface. If y'all see Scarface walking up on y'all, don't y'all think she about to swing? Wouldn't y'all swing? Wouldn't y'all put y'all bag down? Scarface also said her and T had a conversation after everything happened, so she don't really know why T was like giving all that on the internet. I guess like in her YouTube video and stuff. Rollie and Scarface started saying they was cool with T after the fight. Now I'm like, how? Because they fought again, didn't they? So are you saying they was cool after the go-kart racing or after the second fight? Huh? Okay. Then Scotty, alright, so Scotty, she laughed. I think she was feeling the pressure a bit with the fans too, because they ain't liking her either. Why? Because in the show, as soon as T was done fighting Scarface, that's when Scotty ran up while T wasn't looking. You basically snuck her. Now everybody is thinking, including myself, I think this too, you had more than enough time, space to fight T 2 times before she was sick and before she didn't even get into a fight yet. But you decided to run up on her when she was sick and when she just finished fighting. Does that make it make sense? Now, Scotty, she's on live saying she wish she would have fought T on a bus and stuff like, well, we do too. We wish you would have swung then too. And did y'all see when Natalie was talking to Scotty and she was like, well, did T say something to you? And Scotty was like, oh, she know not to say nothing to me. Who? Know not to say nothing to who? You. Scotty, you just lost 5 rounds to Anna, right? Then you let the girl yell in your face for I don't know how long you ain't do nothing. Then she had you in shambles outside that house when she was trolling you. Girl, what you mean? No, not to say nothing to you. She done did that already. Scotty talking about her little beef with T, right? And you was talking shit, the friend was talking shit, blah, blah. Scotty, we know it was about a nigga. We know it was about a nigga. T already said it like 2 weeks ago. And then Rollie said it today or yesterday. She said T was a sister wife. And if you the other girl, that means Rollie called you a sister wife. We know it was about a. And did y'all see Scotty with that post? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, the fans really got to Scotty. I know she was trying to be like unbothered on live, but I think they really got to her. She went and said, Bàddíes was a fun era. Coming back would be so much fun, but I love my image. I can't keep playing with that. I want to be in scripted and walk down runways. More my speed. I appreciate Zeus for elevating me. So you're quitting. Like, I don't think Scotty could handle, like, all the backlash that's happening right now. And she did delete it. But you just said you leaving Zeus. I really don't think she could handle, because that's just not her. I feel like the Scotty we got this season was not the real her. I think the Scotty that don't fight, right, that's not a fighter, and on the other 2 seasons was the real Scotty. Right? And that's why people didn't want her on Bàddíes. So, you know, she had to switch it up some because she's already getting a bunch of backlash on why she on this new season. She don't do nothing anyway. But it's like, Scotty, maybe it's just not you. Then we have Rollie. She was on live talking about her situation with T2 with, I think, Armand Wiggins. So the first thing I seen Rollie talking about, from what I seen, she was basically saying the argument at the racetrack thing was not her and T first argument. Rollie said when T and Scotty was outside arguing, T went and said, Rollie be yelling at y'all and y'all don't say nothing back. I'm like, Zeus, why would y'all cut that out? Once again, Zeus edit weird. It's like, Zeus, when you got some of your biggest cast members, one of the main producers, so Rollie and Natalie, when you got them two saying, hey, why would y'all edit like that? Don't you think y'all need to like revise the type of stuff y'all editing? Me personally, I feel like that would have been something good to know while I'm watching Rollie and T fight. You know, it seems it's like y'all really cut out some little clips that y'all probably don't think make sense. But like to me, I would think them little clips will start adding up and will become important. Zeus need new editors. Why are we as the audience working hard to piece together scenes and piece together what was said on social media, and now we gotta take what's being said on Instagram, implement it to the actual scenes that's happening, pieces stuff. Why are we doing all this extra work when we should just be watching the show and getting everything we need to get? Make it make sense. Why do we have to be detectives because y'all won't put out actual footage? It's like at this point the cast members are even complaining about the way y'all editing. What? Wanna know why? Because they started editing before they even finished filming. The guy was editing for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Rollie in her live, she said Scòtty and T little beef was about a man. We already knew that though. She said T knew she had to fight. That's why T had a attitude that day. She said T pulled up with no makeup on and sweatpants, and it wasn't because she was sick. It's because she knew she had to fight and T didn't want to fight. Rollie also said after they whole debacle at this racing track place, everyone was partying together and everything was fine and hugging and stuff like that. So another thing, Rollie talked about how T was basically saying, word on the street, or she heard that they was talking trash about her in their house. What is that, house A, I think? Whatever house had like Natalie, Rollie, Scòtty, Scarface, you know them, right? You want to know what I think? I think it was the producers. Who was putting this little bug in T's ear? I think it was the producers. T already said producers was putting her on game with certain stuff, especially when it came to Scòtty. But I guess it's their job to make a messy show, right? Think about it. Natalie, a producer. Natalie, the first person that talked about T face in the race car track. See what I'm saying? But anyway, here goes all of their lives.
Are you okay? And she was like, I'm not playing. And I'm like, what's wrong with her? You know what I'm saying? But I kept letting T slide with her attitude. That's what people don't see. And maybe the cameras didn't catch it, or maybe it wasn't juicy enough. I don't know. But T was doing a lot to me. I'm just more quiet with my shit. Like, okay, I see you, but I'm gonna let you slide right now. I'm gonna let you slide right now. You know what I'm saying? But girl, bye. I know y'all never believe me. Nobody ever believes me until the shit comes back months later on somebody else. Then y'all be like, oh my god, your T was right the whole time. Y'all cannot hurt my feelings. Like, I do not give a fuck. Call me EBT. They used to call me E-Cereal when I was a kid. So y'all know, y'all can go ahead. I've been bullied way more than all y'all. Oh, T's been bullied. I've been bullied by not only kids, I've been bullied by grown-ass people. Yeah. You think Tasiki talking about my story for no reason? I've been bullied. I've been raped. I've been a lot of... But you don't see me using anything as a motherfucking crutch, baby. I don't care if it was an ugly bitch staring me down. Y'all be like jealousy shit. I'm not jealous of this bitch. I barely knew the bitch, right? If I barely know you, what is there to be jealous of? And why would I be jealous of how she looks? My son looked just like that. My baby looks just like that. Light skin, good hair, all that. Like, who gives a damn? I got good hair to me. Shit, I got good skin to me. The fuck? As long as I'm content with what I look like, you can't be jealous. If an ugly bitch did that to me, I would have been the same way. Y'all let people size y'all up, that's on y'all. Cause she got money and you're not. So I'm supposed to be mad at somebody because of what God put on their plate. Right? That's what you're telling me? I'm supposed to be mad because someone has money. Oh, I did see a comment too. I want to say something about that. You better come to the gym this week. I am. I promise, coach. I'm coming. I just got back today. So what you're telling me is, if I was rich, I could be a bully. But because I'm not rich, I can't be a bully. Get the f out of here. T was sick though. I don't give a and I fought in a crutch. Buy EBT card. Buy it in. Go swipe it. Get you something to eat. You're not yourself when you're hungry. Why was Rollie? I don't know. I wasn't there for Rollie. Like, I had walked off. And when I came back, Rollie wig was just gone. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I don't know. I'm telling y'all. Rollie was like, this bitch dropped her purse like she did with you. It's like, oh, yeah, she's tripping. Yeah, T was tripping. I don't care what y'all said. That girl was tripping. They so mad at you. It's okay. I've been hated, loved. The whole internet hates me 1 minute. They love me the next minute. I'm kind of used to it now. Like, aw. The season has not even started for me. If y'all mad over one episode, y'all gonna be hella mad by the end of the season. You talked to T? I did talk to T after the situation and come to an understanding with her. I did. That's why it's weird. It is very weird that these girls are doing this. Like, for T to have all this ugly, poor looking thing and shit to say, I'm like, I gave you opportunity. You could have told me that to my face. You guys could have said that. But anything I say, I can say it to someone. You know what I'm saying? If I say it, I can say it again, and I can say it again, and I can say it again, and I can say it again. So, T was laughing until you, her lame ass, asked her about sickness. I didn't ask her anything. I was really over the whole talking. I was ready to go race. I was really ready to go race. I'm like, ugh. And yes, I have a race face. I can't change my face.
I'm not no bully. And I don't start nothing at all. And it's like giving very much delusional because she started off, oh, in London this, London that. Baby girl, I said hi to you in London. What did I start in London? Nothing. And then on the show, I asked you about your friend and you talking about me. You said, no, I was just backing my friend up. I don't even know you like that. Okay, so I'm going to check your temperature because at that point in time, I'm thinking like, I don't know you now. Like, you've already started talking. You already, I don't know. So I have to feel it. I have to see. I have to check your temperature. So after we had that talk, and I said, I'm not going to follow you. I don't know what she's talking about, producers, none of that. Like, I'm just not going to follow you. I need to know who you are. I need to see, like, if you say, oh, you fuck with me or whatever, but you're in my face, and then next thing I know, you talking crazy to somebody else about me, or you think I'm this, or you think I'm that. Like, girl, please. And then literally that day after we spoke, that's when she yelled at me on the bus. And I'm like, we just talked earlier, and you say you cool with me. And then now you yelling. Calm down. Like, it's not that serious. It's really not. It's not. It's never been that serious. It's TV. And they're going to give y'all what y'all want to see. Point blank, period. And that's just that. I don't care for none. I really don't care for none of the clout, the hype. I come on the season, every season, to party with these girls, get lit, network, pick their minds to, like, learn more business opportunities. That's it. Make money, figure out how to make new incomes. That's it. I do not care to fight with nobody. But it's giving very much, oh, I'm going to get on each season, a new girl or whoever. Oh, Scotty's the one I know I can pick with, because I'm not going to get a big fight out of her. I'm not. And if we do fight, she's nice. We're probably either going to be makeup or she's going to be cordial and I won't have to fight again, or it's not going to be something too crazy. Like, it's giving very much when I wasn't fighting, y'all like, oh, she's scary. Now that I am fighting, oh, you're a bully, or you just trying to make problems. I'm not. I don't care that much. I really don't. But I'm going off of what the fans want at the end of the day. At the end of the day. And that's standing up for myself. When someone talks out the side of their neck, whether it's on camera or not, or the way production wants to make things look. And it's nothing to do with Zeus. I love Zeus. Always. Like, they're just making their money. They know what the fans want. So at the end of the day, That's no problem. But the reality, girl, I didn't have no problems with nobody until somebody started talking about me. Once you start talking crazy about me and it gets to me, or you say it in my face, whether it's on camera or not, I'm going to address it. I don't care how it looks. I didn't jump her. I just said that. I didn't jump her. After she fought E.T., she said her little 1-2 to me. I said, all right, then we're going at it. I didn't want to fight her, but she just, all season, she's been talking about my gap, about this and that. One thing about me, I'm not an insecure girl. I love the way I look. I'm not changing nothing on me. I'm getting my teeth straight, and I'm still keeping my gap. Let's be honest. Like, stop fighting. Like, come on. And all the the laughs, y'all can keep it laughing. And it had me trending number 2. Y'all, all of your hate, love, whatever, it had me trending number 2. Y'all can hate me, love me, any of that. At the end of the day, look where I'm at. And look where y'all at. On the couch watching me. Next Sunday, y'all still gonna be watching me on your TV screen. And you're gonna have your own opinions, and I'm gonna sit here and be like, okay, that's your opinion. I really wasn't gonna say shit. I was gonna wait until the reunion to really speak my mind. But I just feel like it's getting a little out of hand, because I ain't no bully. Never been in my life. Ever. And people who know, I can't bully nobody. I'm not a mean girl. I'm too nice. But I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I'm still young. And it's like, I have a lot to learn. I'm still young. I have a lot to learn. Yes, I can be wrong about some things, but other people are wrong as well. You feel me? And at the end of the day, like I said, me and T, we already had the back and forth. We were already like on thin ice, whether it was with me or with her. We were already on thin ice. So the one little word, the one little this, oh, you want to clown on me, you want to do that? Yes, I most definitely ran up. She was asking for it. She literally, after she finished fighting E.T., me and her had our little back and forth. And I ran up. Nothing less, nothing more. And they didn't show that, so that's okay. That's okay. I know the real. She knows the real. I don't have a problem with nobody on the show. I don't have a problem with a soul. I have a problem with the way people treat me, come at me, or try to like degrade my character or anything like that. I'm back in my house doing my orders, elevating my business. You know, I'm not, once the season's over, it's over. The only reason why everybody is like kiki on the internet is because y'all watching it now. We already lived it. So it's like, like, what is there to say? There's nothing more to say. Literally. Y'all go hate me today and most definitely love me by next week. Because y'all know I'm a sweet girl. Y'all know I do not care for the fighting. To be a baddie, you don't have to squabble and fight every day. That is not a baddie. That's not. Y'all gotta think what y'all want to think, and that's okay. That's fine. Everybody has their own opinion, and I can't change nobody's opinion. Y'all watch what they gave y'all, and y'all can stick to that. That's perfect. Cool. But at the end of the day, the reality, she talked shit right then and there, and I dealt with it. Period. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It was no, oh, Scotty just ran up random. No, I'm not doing that. I had every opportunity, like y'all said, to fight her on the bus. I didn't, because what? I'm a nice girl. Or I'm not. I had every opportunity to hit her outside and you're gonna hit me, you're gonna hit. No. That's 2 strikes. The third one, you think I'm gonna keep letting somebody play with me? And I'm not thinking they're not gonna show her arguing with me, telling me this, calling my gap that. It's only but so much you can take from somebody. Period. Other than that, I'm trying on random costumes and I'm getting pretty for the night. I'm not caring about other people's opinions because no one cares about mine.
He turns to me and says, well, when Rollie be yelling at y'all don't say a motherfucking thing to her. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why would you even say that? I had nothing to do with what you and Scotty got going on. Well, I just said because I just said, and I asked her nicely, don't put me in y'all. That had nothing to do with me. Even if I yell at Scotty, Scotty yells back at me. Natalie has videos of me and Scotty going at it all the time. So it's never like I'm punking anybody. Anybody I get into it with, anybody I yell at, they're going to yell back at me. So for her to try to make it seem like I'm punking other girls as I'm being on this show, literally, I didn't get into it with nobody on Bàddíes East. So she got mad at me for not standing up for her, I guess. I don't know why. We were all in the same house. We were all living together. So why the f would I sit there and instigate you in her fight? I'm not about to do that because I already know what happened between y'all why you really hate Scotty. I know why you really hate her. It had nothing to do over the yelling. It got something to do over something completely different. So that's why I didn't get into that shit because that's Scotty and her fucking business. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Wait, so what you're saying is T threw you in it and said, well, y'all don't be saying that when Rollie yells, so you feel like, why are you putting me in it? That's what your issue is.
Yeah, because I'm like, I never had a problem with you, T. You just gave everybody a gift bag. You gave me a whole outfit. Could you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
She gave everybody an outfit. She even gave Scotty an outfit. She gave everybody an outfit. That is the craziest thing. So for you to sit there and do that after all that shit happened, like y'all don't understand the shit. When the cameras are off, everybody is hugging, everybody is kikiing, everybody walking around the house, everybody cool. But as soon as the cameras come on, oh, of course, when they know it's time to fight. Y'all not there to be pretty princesses. So you think that the next day that she showed up with no makeup on, with a sweatsuit on and her hair in a ponytail because she was sick? Y'all are the most dumbest people in the world. She came up there because she knew that she had to fight that next day prior to because she got a tour with Scotty on camera. That's how this works.
But people would say, like, why would she come to fight if it's the go-kart racing place? Like,
we wasn't even supposed to go to the go-kart place. That was not even in our schedule. We weren't supposed to go there. It was a no-go at first for the go-kart place. We usually just meet up at the house. That's where we settle our differences at. That was just literally last minute put in the schedule. So the next day when we got on a bus, she spoke to everybody. She got on the bus. She spoke to everybody. She sarcastically doing it. Hello, and hi, and then walk right past me and then say nothing. I'm like, so T, you're not going to speak to me? Like, what did I do? Oh, because I didn't know what you were going to be on today. I'm not on nothing. All I just asked you was to not put me in. Like, what the you're really mad at me because I didn't take up for you over Scotty? Like, let's be real. I don't know you. She was lying. Talking about she had the flu. She didn't have the flu. She didn't want to fight. She didn't want to fight Scotty. When she came back, when Natalie brought her back after she got done for fighting E.T. and Scotty, if y'all go back, when Natalie brought her back, she said, because I heard y'all was talking behind my back. That's the real reason why she was mad. Because she thought that House A was talking about behind her back. Because she used to live in House A with us. She was never in House B. She was with us the whole time. So when did you hear us talking behind your back, T? Because after she got into it with Scotty, it was only one day later. The next day, she was not in the house with us no more. She started living in House B. Then eventually, she quit the show. Literally right after that, when she came in the house, we all was partying. T sat there and tried to make it seem like we bullied her when she know exactly what happened. We was all partying after in the club, drinking, hugging, everything. So you trying to make it seem like I bullied you? You're a liar. So by her putting her purse down, talking about some what's up, how y'all gonna get mad at me for putting her purse down on me, talking about what's up?
Did she know she had to fight though?
Yeah, look, let me tell you something. You know. That's all I'm gonna say. You know that when you know when it's your time.
Let me tell you this. So this is what people are thinking though. But people are feeling like you jumped in it because Scarface jumped in it, and Scarface just went and attacked her for no reason. And so everybody, the word around town is pretty much
wasn't even in it at first. I was talking to T first.
Because that episode was some tea. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, because, and that's why me and Nat just got off the phone. Like, why y'all didn't put the parts in there where T was talking shit to Rollie on the fucking, why y'all didn't put the parts in there? That shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In my opinion, like I really didn't feel bad for T just because she do a lot of shit talking in the confessionals. She's really, really loud. And so I'm just like, bitch, she needed to fight. Honestly, she talks so much. I'm not gonna hold you. But then, so what I didn't like is she was making it seem like y'all just want to beat her up because she was pretty. Like she was like this small, petite, funny, pretty, light-skinned girl.
We wanted to beat her up because she was thick and pretty. You knew you was gonna have to fight one way or another. You want to yell at bitches, but you don't want to be accountable when it's time for a bitch to get up on you.
But so when you say she knew she had to fight, she knew she was gonna fight Scarface, or she knew she was gonna fight Scotty again?
She knew she had to fight Scotty. She knew she had to fight Scotty. And a lot of people be like, why y'all don't address it right there? We can't. Y'all act like this is not a production fucking team. Y'all act like they just following us around the house with a whole camera all day, every day. This is not that. This is not Bad Girls Club. This is literally scene for scene for scene for scene for scene.
But then Scotty looked like she snuck her though, so it didn't look like she was ready to fight her.
Fuck about what Scotty did. I don't care about what Scarface did. Ain't nobody got sympathy for no slut.
Not a slut. Slut is crazy.
I ain't got no sympathy for no motherfucking slut. None. I don't care. She know what her job was. Come to do your job and leave me the fuck alone, slut. For real. I don't care what these people say in these comments. Y'all can say whatever. Shit. Because these legs that y'all talk about, walking right to the bank, bitch. While your broke ass over here fucking applying for government assistance like I used to.
So what happened?
So if y'all found this video interesting, and I hope you did, please like, comment, subscribe, share, so your post notifications on. Thank you.